You're gonna have to make sure your aim is right for me. I had to get all my clean jokes out because I need this job. Thank you very much. I gotta make sure I keep this job at the end. I'm very appreciative that I have this job. I'm very thankful I have this job. I quit my last job a while ago, 8 years at Krispy Kreme for health reasons, man. That's the definition of an unskilled labor job according to politicians, unfortunately. There's a lot of skill involved in that, man, but it'll work you to death. It's just such a shame that everybody puts a label on it as just unskilled labor. First thing that comes to mind for me on that is politicians themselves. I mean, if I was 60 years old and all I had to do was vote 3 times a week and have an assistant do everything for me and spend most of my time in a cubicle, hey, that'd be good for me too. Look, you would not believe how many politicians that, especially if you're a greenbeard politician, what they'd be doing is they just sit in a cubicle and they'd be trying to solicit funds for the next election campaign. This is Bart, your second congressional senator here, and I've hit a bit of a snafu when it comes to defending democracy right now. Well, first of all, if defending democracy costs $200, there's our problem. We too cheap. Okay, we need to stop having alley rates. We need corner rates. We need to go up at least 400 or something. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. This is America. $200 is what a lot of these politicians be trying to get at you. Do you know how much $200 is? Have you seen the price of groceries? Y'all the ones that voted up as high as it is. Come on now. You know what I can do with $200? I can get my drug dealer out of jail. I mean, I get friends and family discount at that point. That's progress for me. Hey now, don't be messing with the drug dealers. They're good people. See, there's 2 types of drug dealers out there. You got alley drug dealers, you got corner drug dealers. Now, you don't want to mess with those alley dealers. I tell you straight up, they're the ones that come out. You want to try some crack? But of course, you can't hear them, so you'd be like, that's a bit personal to ask a stranger. Yeah, I mean, I get out of the shower. I got my technique down and everything. Towel between both cheeks, get underneath. Oh, you said try crack. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
See, the ones on the corner, they're the ones that actually sell stuff that you need, okay? They don't come to you, you go to them. They know they got everything right there. You be like, hey man, you got what I need? Well, what you looking for? I need a gallon of milk, two boxes of cereal for the kids. I need a carton of grade A brown, a carton of grade A white, and I need bread. You want that toasted or untoasted? I can't afford toasted this week, man. I can't afford it. That's okay. You build my brother out. You get the friends and family discount. You good. You gotta make sure you get covered on that. And drugs was not my vice of choice. Take care of my health and everything. Drinking is my vice of choice, but that's in my blood. My mama's side is Irish, Italian, and Russian, and my dad's side is still in line buying cigarettes. So one day we'll find out. But nah, man, I go to the doctor, I get checked out. There's only 2 diseases that I'm scared of: diabetes and chlamydia. And the only reason I'm scared of that is because I don't be getting it. So if I go to the doctor and I come back with a positive diagnosis, 2 things. 1, me and my sleep paralysis demon need to have a talk. Like, wake me the fuck up. I like to participate in that, thank you very much. Second of all, I must be in the wrong line of business for this. You be getting around that much? Jesus. You woke up with something you didn't even know you had. No, diabetes is scary. Diabetes is scary though, man. I don't know if it's just me that finds diabetes scary, or if it was like how my doctor explained it to me, because his tone changed completely. He started out, type 1 diabetes is when your pancreas no longer produces insulin on its own. Then all of a sudden he get a random phone call. He's like, la poisson de la escargot. Okay, alors voilà. I'm like, is that type 3? No, that's my mistress. Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta make sure too, if you got diabetes, man, you gotta make sure you get that from the right places because it's expensive, right? That's why I said that $200 goes a long way for friends and family discount. That's all I'm saying. $300 a mile for insulin. You know what $300 from the corner can get you to shoot? Oh, That ain't me though. Man, I'll tell you one thing though. I could never be a doctor. Are there any doctors in here today? Damn, Okay, he a doctor. Well, what you, the love doctor? Where the potions at? I did an internship when I was young, working in front desk at a doctor's office. That scared me straight. I knew I was not going to be a doctor anymore after that. You know what the worst part about being a doctor is? They won't tell you this on TV. All the Grey's Anatomy, all your romance shows, they ain't going to tell you what the worst part of being a doctor is. It's not people dying on your table. It's not the blood. It's not the guts. It's the gold. None of that. It's answering the phone. 100%. It's answering the phone. I answer the phone. Thanks for calling Dr. Powell's office. How can I direct your call? You know, they might need billing, insurance, 911. First of all, if you need 911 and you calling me, your window is gone. My number is neither 9 nor 1 nor 1. Now, I can walk you through that process, but you ain't going to get that medevac that you need. So, you're in trouble now. It's like, okay, let me walk you through the steps on 911. First, you hang up the phone. Oh, well. There goes that. I answered something for going to Dr. Powell's office. How can I help you? Hello. Is Dr. Powell's office? Yes, ma'am. How can I direct your call today? Well, now, see, my name is Miss Eleanor Brown. And my brother Steven, you remember him, tall, lanky, he only got one good leg and one side of his face on work. He had that stroke back in 92, and he really been suffering something fierce. So my brother Leroy has his power of attorney, but you know, Leroy's an alcoholic, so he don't be listening to what you be saying all the time when you're on the phone with him. So I had to get up, get dressed, go outside, get some food for the dog, leave the gate open so that the dog can go to the bathroom, but leave the door closed so that he don't run outside the house. You know how the dog be. He don't run outside. He ain't gonna come back to you no more. Caught the bus down to the train station, caught the train all the way up to Leroy's place. And then, of course, I be telling Leroy all the time, you can't leave your key underneath the planter because that's how you're going to get broken into. But, you know, Leroy's an alcoholic, so he ain't thinking about that. He needs that key in the same place every time. So I go and bang on the door. That don't wake him up. So now I got to use the key. I wake him up. I start kicking him and be like, Leroy, this is why you need to have that. I'm trying to sober this man up, and he's not listening to me. But anyways, when I got there, I realized my prescription for you was due for pickup at 9:30. Is there any way I can push that back just a little bit? God damn, all of that? These the same woman that's gonna sit there in the nursing home. She got burn marks on the side of her face too, when she was just trying to figure out how close can I get the oxygen mask to the cigarette without blowing myself up completely? I knew at that moment I was not cut out for the doctor's office. Not in the slightest. She said all that in one breath too. That's the worst thing. I can't even say all that in one breath, and I'm the one recaling the story. Damn. No, but I mean, you gotta make sure if you get a doctor, you gotta get the right doctor. You gotta get you an Asian doctor. But they don't play around. Okay? In the Asian culture, your kids gotta take care of your parents. You got no choice but to take care of them. So they put you in the best job situation that they can to make money. They don't care about you. They don't care about your hours. They don't even care about themselves. They just, okay, I'm going to get taken care of. As soon as I hit 55, I'm golden. The parachute is done. So, you know, I just thank God that it's the Asian kids that are the doctors. Can you imagine some of these aunties being the actual doctor? You walk into the doctor's office. First of all, I don't know how you walk in the doctor's office. You got a broken leg. You got Joe Theismann broken leg too. It's broken so much you walk with a limp the rest of your life. You walk into the ER, and all the conversations with auntie doctors goes exactly the same way. It's always snarky and rude to start, really nice and compassionate in the middle, and then it just ends on a what the hell moment. Okay, and you're like, am I dreaming? Do I need to pinch myself? Do I need to get my $200 back? So, like you go in with a broken leg. Hello, I'm Dr. Janet Wong. What stupid thing you do to get in here? I broke my leg. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Then I start looking. Oh, it's nice clean break. Only break in 2 spots. Pretty good. You hear no problem. Okay, how you feeling? Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. Why do you think I'm in here? Well, because you broke your leg, stupid. Then they're like, okay, you good strong boy, you heal up, no problem. I'll be back 2 minutes. Let me go get, okay. Then they come back in, they got one thing one little travel size pack of Neosporin. Come back in, let me tell you a story where I was going to medical school. I had to walk 20 miles with a broken leg every single day. Both ways uphill. I fight all my students, all the other students in class with 2 pair of chopsticks. I had to kill a tiger for final exam. You come in here talk about broken leg. I break my leg every single day. Green tea and ginseng. Green tea and ginseng do the job. You drink that every night, you'll be just fine. The Neosporin is here. Put Neosporin so you don't get infection. Don't use that on your wheelie, you dirty boy, I know. First of all, that's not enough. Second of all, the friction's just all over the place. I already know all that, man. Come on. It's a lot of green tea and ginseng. I don't think that works for me, man. That's just not going to work. It's okay. But no, my doctor, I try to cut down on my weight a little bit. Make sure I don't get diabetes. I'm not changing my diet at all. They can fuck right up on that. So I'm going to eat what I've been eating. But I'm trying to get my exercise more. Especially with the amount of time that takes for me to travel to work. The buses are unreliable. But look, the buses are where you get your entertainment, okay? I don't even have to tell jokes. I can just tell bus stories and I'm good. That's also why I got my day job. You can go ride the bus for free if you want. I mean, you might get shit on. You might get free food. You might get a date. But you're going to stink no matter what happens. So just remember that. It's the buses. You learn your blessings when you have to ride the bus. You learn your blessings, okay? You learn I am not too far gone because I am not that. You just go on the bus with a mirror and you just start comparing to everybody else, okay? I thought I was getting fat. I was not getting fat. Not in the slightest. The bus, this happened over the summer. I was getting on the bus. The bus doors opened. The back of the bus fell down just a little bit. She get on the bus. I don't know what that means. I thought that meant could I sit here? So sure. There's a seat next to me, so I'm like, I scooch over a little bit more. Then her thigh come down on all on my lap because she couldn't quite fit the way she was trying to. Like, her thigh and her left booty cheek are kind of like on me. Like, hey, this is the first date? Jeez Louise. But the buses are always crazy. So there's a fight at the next stop up. That should have been my cue right there. I need to get off. I either needed to join there or I needed to just start walking again. Apparently the bus fight took too long. She got hungry. Now first I'm fearing for my safety. Okay? I'm like a meal for her. But she got all these bags, so she was reaching down, she grabbed some crackers out the bag. I'm like, okay, good. Breathe a sigh of relief. I should not have breathed a sigh of relief. Should not have done that. I truly regret breathing that sigh of relief. She pulled them crackers out the bag. She set it down on her arm, some of the crackers on her arm like this. Take her fingers like this, 2 fingers, go reaching around, her top, come out. I'm going to assume that was peanut butter. Because she just started rubbing that all on the crackers and eating that right there. I'm like, you are not that far gone. We have not devolved as a society to the point where we are covering our bodies in snacks for later. You got grocery bags. What did you buy in there? You mean to tell me in all them bags, all you could fit was the crackers? You was like, look, I might get hungry later on. The weather's kind of nice today. The Nutella will melt if I rub that underneath wrong. So I just put some peanut butter and some jelly. I'll be covered. I got off the bus. I said, thank you, God, for showing me I am not too far gone. Oh my God. Oh, Lord. But then the asshole in me comes out. So now as I'm walking home, the rest of the way, I'm thinking like questions like, so can you meal plan around there? Like, if it's too hot, you do like s'mores and chocolate? I just had to go there. Extra step. I told my mama when I was real young, she said, Bart, stop being an ass. I said, look, I'm going to be an ass no matter what. You got a choice between a smart ass or a dumb ass. So the level of education that I have is completely on you at the moment. So I have those smart ass moments come up randomly. This actually happened Monday or Tuesday. I forget if it was Monday or Tuesday. Where I was leaving out of here and I got a bus story. Because You got these 3 little college kids type. I don't know if they're 16, 19, something younger than me, and I won't be around them. I don't like my own age. I want to be with the adults. Thank you very much. That way, there I can still claim to be the not adult out of the group, being the young one here. I got the old man back. I got the flip phone. So let me just be young, and let me be the young in here. So I go. I'm sitting there waiting at the bus stop like a normal fucking person, minding my own business. And you got these 3 kids that are standing here. Now, if you're from the city of Richmond, obviously you know how the Pulse bus works. Big bus goes down the main line, but there's the local routes. And they do whatever the hell they want to do. They don't follow a schedule. They don't do none of that. The doors open sometimes, the doors don't open. The doors open when they go over the train tracks. That's what the ghosts on and off, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a bus driver, thank you very much. So, I'm just sitting there minding my business. I got nothing better to do. I'd just be watching people. I mean, I'm creepy too, so it also helps to keep like homeless people from approaching you. Like that's the thing. If you out creep the creeps, then you are the one that actually gets to like pay attention to what other people are doing. I'm never gonna get jumped at a bus station because all right, what you gonna do? Jump me on a. You ain't gonna jump that. Come on, man. What's the most you gonna get? A flip phone? Congratulations, you be offering me your phone first. You gotta give me something in order to jump me. I'm at the bus stop and they're trying to hitchhike sign and flag down all the local buses. When that don't work, they flip them off afterwards. Like that's not gonna do you nothing. But you know they're kids, man. You can't talk about kids like that. You know they're just learning. And that's what I was saying to myself. Until I noticed the big 6-foot tall guy behind them, who is apparently the bodyguard. Okay? Now, he's a $40 an hour bodyguard. That means he's the bodyguard you don't want to hire, okay? If you've never worked security before, let me give you some life advice here for a minute, okay? There's 3 bodyguards you can possibly get. You can get $100+ an hour, former Secret Service, all the living rappers. He's the guy that kept them alive. He's the one that he's got people on the rooftops. He's got a bulletproof vest on. You don't even know he's packing a weapon. Now you got the $20 an hour bodyguard. He's not guarding nothing. His job is very, very simple. He knows how to run fast, and he knows how to get somebody else to call the cops that he was never there. Okay, now you may have an ambulance coming for you, but his job is done. He got paid up front. The middle bodyguard, that's who you don't want. That's the absolute worst thing you can get. You got a guy, he got no vest on. Yeah. You know he ain't got good insurance. I mean, that $200 had to bail somebody out of jail. So there goes your insurance right there. He got 2 big-ass guns on his hips. He got like a 1911 Desert Eagle looking on one. He got a regular 9mm. It's Virginia, it's hope and carry. You get used to the guns on the buses all the time. But see, if you're a bodyguard, you don't want somebody to know what you're packing now. Whether that's a weapon, whether that's a knife, it don't matter. You could tell he wasn't gonna get shot today. No, he was gonna take a step back. It's like, look, I don't get paid enough for this shit. You over here in the nice plaid checkered shirt, the suit with the 4 square in the pocket. Oh no, you got no vest on underneath that. Come on now. The dry cleaning alone on that is more than what you get paid. Oh, wow. Lord. So he just standing like 3 feet behind, and you can tell he was fed up. You can tell he's like, look, can these people die already? Oh my God. He's shaking his head every time they're doing something dumb. So we get on the bus, they're chit-chatting and doing whatnot. And 3 of them, you know, I don't make fun of people's appearances and stuff like that. You got your generic Chad kid, you got Woodpecker girl. She look like she's gonna send you to the hospital every time she kisses somebody. Dang, sorry. And then you got wannabe Billie Eilish. I would assume it's her. I would assume it's wannabe Billie Eilish, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't even have to describe it. She's got the green and blonde highlight in the hair. She's got the baggy jeans with one bedazzled butt cheek that's got your initials on it. And you can tell it's a custom job too, because the Reinhardts are out of order. Like there's no, like you put sparkles on that. No self-respecting Gene Taylor is gonna put sparkles on that for you. Thank you very much. Can you imagine how to wash that? Your whole washing machine gonna look like the inside of a strip club now. So they over there chit-chatting on the bus and stuff like that. He's sitting a couple rows behind, he's looking through his phone. That's how you can tell that's a $40 guy right there. But if you got a $20 bodyguard, he don't have fun. He ain't affording that. He got a run that's gonna slow you down. And if you got one of those $100 plus bodyguards, they're not bringing their phone because their eyes are everywhere. Their eyes are everywhere. They got eyes on the roofs and everything. They don't need the phones. They're good. They're covered. So, of course, they go to get off the bus. They flip off the bus driver. The bus driver closes the door in their face when they try to get back on and get their phone. Of course, they left the phone on there. Cool. And if you've ever been at a police station, there's that little ramp right there that they tell you, don't go down. Don't do it. Because that's right in front of the bus where it pulls out. What's the first thing they do? Run down the damn lane. The bus guy slam on the brakes and honk the horn. This happens all the time. You get used to it. But see, I'm not paying attention to them. I'm paying attention to the bodyguard who has not moved off that platform. He's right there. He's leaning. He good. He's like, yep, this is where my night ends. I am good. I can go back to work at security down the strip club again. I'm covered. I don't have to worry about none of this. I mean, say what you will about strip club security. The girls are the ones you want to be afraid of. Don't ever let the dude at the door scare the shit out of you. All he's gonna do, first of all, if you're smart, you hire the gay guys. You hire the gay guy to work the door because he knows exactly where to pat down. He's not doing that standard pat down. You be coming in, oh, thanks, come out with a bottle. No. You don't hire the straights to work the door. You hire the gays. They're giving you that extra love and attention, but you ain't come walking in with no guns, no knives, none of that. The girls are the ones you be scared of. I mean, they're the ones that actually know where you're hiding the stuff, thank you very much. They know where you're hiding that. So, like, you be sitting in the wrong position the wrong way. She's like, on the stage, no, you, out of here. We don't got time for that. Go down the street. We not one of those establishments. We one of those establishments, but we not one of those establishments. Alright, I cut my routine a little bit short tonight. I got to save some material for later on in case y'all decide to put me back up here again. I was getting tomatoes up here, so I'm assuming I did my job. So,